Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you're doing well, and hopefully this. Oh, give me this. I've, there's a sound in the background of a vacuum. Hopefully you can't hear that. But I thought I would react to just the most recent Pewdiepie video. This lighting is not good for him, but anyway, didn't watch this yet. Just the first 4 seconds. So I don't know. Maybe it'll be terrible. Maybe it'll be the best thing ever. Let's check it out.
All your favorite Instagram influencers, Marvel superheroes, have been drinking the Kool-Aid. Master Chief, Johnny Bravo, Goku, they're all on steroids. I feel like if you mention this, a lot of people will go, well, obviously, duh. Like, everyone in the fitness bubble knows it.
I wouldn't think steroids, but certainly like personal trainers and little tricks to help them lose weight and gain muscle.
But if you think about, in general, how many people know about steroid usage and how common it is, I don't know. Do people know? I don't know. I didn't used to know, and I worked out. You tell someone that doesn't lift that The Rock is on most likely on steroids. I mean, the guy's like what? He's approaching 50 years to pack that kind of muscle. Even with steroids, you know, it's damn impressive what he's able to accomplish. And the response
Doesn't have to swear. I don't know much about steroids. Yeah, I guess it makes. I don't know how big somebody can look without steroids. Exactly.
is no. He puts in the work. He puts in the hours. Okay. Yeah. No. Obviously, that's what I'm saying. But I'm also saying he dips his fingers in the vitamin gummy bear jar. Maybe he takes two. Maybe he even takes 3 gummy bears. Who knows?
Kind of funny. When I was a kid, I thought that you could just get as big as you want. Like your muscles would just grow unendingly if you kept working out. Pretty not intelligent. But I was also accused of using steroids when I was younger because I was pretty strong, but I don't think I looked crazy. Anyway.
We don't know because he doesn't talk about it. That's the whole point. There's no transparency. And that's why I think it's important, and not to, make myself high and mighty, but I do think it's important for someone like me who has an audience that isn't necessarily into fitness to bring attention to this kind of thing. Because what I find is that in the industry, it seems like most people in some way are engaging with steroids. Everyone sees it. It's obvious to all these people, but a lot of people don't know about it. You even get people saying, like, Arnold, he never did steroids. What are you talking about? Like, bro, he openly talks about it. You just can't get that physique. If it looks unnatural, it is unnatural. That's a good... And if you think that, this kind of steroid use is a thing of the past, I got bad news for you. It's probably more prevalent than ever. You go on Instagram and you got 18-year-olds looking like fucking orcs. Again, if it...
Didn't know this video was going to go into steroids. Thought it was just going to be like, yeah, what I said before, personal trainers and stuff. Okay.
If it ain't looking natural, it ain't natural. And I don't even necessarily have a problem with it. It is the lack of transparency that I have an issue with, especially when these Instagram influencers are selling their epic workout routines. Bro, just use my code and you can also look like me. Like, shut the fuck up. But what I do find as well, luckily, is that a lot of great lifters and a lot of YouTubers are open about talking about these things. This guy, Noel, made this video, which you might have seen. It kind of went viral, I think.
I'm not a natural bodybuilder, and I have a major problem with other influencers that are not as transparent about it. Not only does it create false hope through naturally unattainable results, it discourages many people from changing their lives. It also risks people's health for their financial gain. These same influencers enrich their lives by promoting and selling you their diet and training plans, making it seem naturally attainable to reach their chemically enhanced physiques when it's not.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah, I think he summarized it. That's pretty much my whole point of the video. But actually, I think what bothers me the most is that the people that really should be honest, because the thing is, there's always going to be Instagram scumbags. The whole concept behind selling them ideas to improve their bodies and, I don't know, in any way, it's existed forever, it feels like. But you have companies like Disney and Marvel producing these superheroes, expanding their muscles to fit the part in a very short amount of time. And I think to start off, Chris Hemsworth is a great example. He's an absolute beefcake. Can you even be mad at him for using steroids? Like, people want to see him big. You see all the comments on this Instagram post and like, I can't wait to fucking see how big your muscles are on Thor. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Like, can you really blame him? Actors and entertainers put their health aside for the sake of entertainment. We want it. They provide it. You know, can you really be mad about it? But what I don't like about Chris, especially...
Is anybody mad about that, though?
...is that he's selling this app, where here it looks natural, by the way. That's perfectly attainable. Train, eat, and live better with Chris Hemsworth's team. I'm like, what? I gotta pay monthly to get his workout routine? Like, out of here. Am I missing something here? Like, how many teenage Marvel fans do you think are buying this just hoping to look like Chris? Like, they're clearly selling the idea. Like, to play devil's advocate, I'm sure, you know, there are some good workout in there. I haven't tried this app. I'm not going to. But the whole selling point is, you know, they want to look like Chris. And I can even see myself as a teenager. If I was young selling this, I would totally buy into that. And it's just a little...
Yeah, I get what he's saying, but, I mean, isn't that most of marketing? I'm not saying most marketing is good, but... it just seems to be like another, like, oh, of course, this is, you know, is not as good as it looked like. You know, with fast food, it's like almost never looks like how it is in the picture, unless allegedly you're in Japan, which apparently it's different there. But, yeah, I mean, products are usually not as good as they seem once you get them.
Lame, dude. Like, we know the reason why you put that physique to the next level. And it's not just putting the work, putting the hours, okay? Here's him posting about, on his Instagram about his trainer. No, what is this? His stuntman. Bro, come on, get out of here. Everyone was just making fun of them as well in the comments. Like, it's so obviously steroid use. I'm just wondering if they will also provide the specific drug dosages and intervals needed for Hemsworth to look like this. It's fine to live, but let's stop acting like the Marvel heroes aren't juiced to the gills. Thank you. Our second Marvel boy is Kumail, who had a huge transformation. He did this transformation in a year, according to the news article.
Honestly, I don't know. That seems natural to me. I don't know.
Like, even on steroids, that's impressive as hell. Because and anyone transforming in a year, that's a dead giveaway, okay? Like, building muscle takes time. It's a slow process.
I think maybe the confusion is that, like, I have this weird body where my muscles are often too built too quickly, which I know sounds a little crazy, but I could stretch all day, every day, and I would have a lot of muscle, but my muscles would still be tight. So, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's not really fun. But I build muscle extremely quickly, naturally.
And I at least understand, you know, you get the role for this superhero thing. They have to fit the part. They need to gain muscle in a really short amount of time. How do you do that? Well, there's one secret sauce, and it's getting steroids to build muscle. I don't know why he looks goofier in the movie. I don't know how that's even possible. Now, after the movie, it looks like he kept it going. Dude, like, look at it. Dude, get the hell out of here. Like, stop it. I feel like people also, again, defend this and be like, well, you know, he's got the best trainers in the industry, and he's got probably the best nutrition as well. That's how he's able to pull that off. Yes, but he's also got the guy feeding him the, you know, the steroids that hit him just right. But let's just talk about these two, okay? I think he got so ripped that even people that know about steroid usage will be like, well, if I had to use steroids to look like this, what's the fucking point? Well, then you're working out for the wrong reason, and that's ridiculous. But anyway, the truth is steroids work incredibly well. Yes, you still have to put in the work, you have to put in the hour, you need to know what to eat. These are essential to growing muscle. But if this guy was natural, and this is what he was able to accomplish in a year, if he then put on steroids on top of it, he wouldn't be able to move. Steroids is so effective that data shows that you grow more muscle, and I didn't even know this, you can grow more muscle by not working out on steroids than someone working out regularly. If you ever want to feel discouraged about working out, hey, keep that one in mind. And I don't want to go into, you know, is it good, is it bad? My whole point about this video is the lack of transparency, and I really do have an issue with it. But I do think it's worth mentioning that the side effects of steroid usage is real, okay? It's not good for you. I don't care what anyone says. And what's the point anyway? I love this tweet summarizing.
Can I stop this really quick? Alright, so I have this little robot vacuum and it started sucking up a tassel.
And motherfuckers doing steroids, not even for sport, just to be swole ass waiters. So even though actors like Kumail isn't necessarily selling any products like Chris Hemsworth is, he is still selling this idea. And as part of Hollywood, the way it works, if you're promoting something, you have to do all this media for it. What he did as part of his promotion is he went to Men's Health, and they did a video showing what's in his gym and his fridge. He talks about drinking beet juice. Guys, you just have to drink beet juice. Are you eating enough protein? That's just what you like. Who are we kidding here? It feels so stupid. It's like they're trying to come up with every reason they can find to hide the fact that they're on steroids. Like, they even go through some sort of electroshock thing. Like, is this a joke? This feels like a comedy sketch. No, I'm not saying. I electrocute my biceps. Bro, just own up to it, pussy. Mark Wahlberg? You want to look like Mark Wahlberg? The man's 50, dude. All you have to do is wake up at 4 a.m. That's the secret. Like, I'm not trying to downplay people's hard work. Like, all of these actors would be way more ripped than I am, even without steroids. I just don't like this facade of, I just had to drink, like, these eggs. And have to work out really hard and like shut the fuck up. I remember when Robert Pattinson was announced that he was going to be Batman. He made some interview saying that he didn't want to work out to become Batman. Even I had the reaction of like, that's ridiculous, bro. You're going to be a superhero. You have to work out. Pussy, come on, Robert. Soy boy, beta. Now that I understand how the industry works and what the expectations are when you accept these rules, maybe I'm putting words in Robert's mouth. I don't know. If I do, I'm sorry. But the way I understand this now is you obviously can't mention anything about steroids because then all these companies are going to start calling you and kick you out of their, I don't know. You're not going to get another acting job. Let's just put it that way. So now when he says, I think if you're working out all the time, you're part of the problem. The way I interpret him saying, I don't want to work out for Batman is, I don't want to do steroids and I don't like the message that sends to people. That's how I read into that. I don't know. I could be wrong. And I guess that's the thing. Like, I don't know who's right or wrong here. Am I supposed to be mad at Chris and Kumail and all these Marvel people?
Yeah, I don't know either. I think if people feel forced to take steroids, that's bad. Yeah, I guess that's what I'd say. I mean, at the same time, I don't know. It's kind of one of those things. Is like, should people be forced to do anything like this for a job? I'm leaning towards no, but I'm not sure.
But after all, they are just giving people what they want, which is seeing these actors transform in cinema. Are we at fault for having these expectations and lashing them out to other people? I don't know what the right answer is. I think it's great that influencers and lifters and anyone being transparent about their usage is great. It takes balls. And a lot of people just will respect you more for it. But people aren't going to be transparent because there are this pressure from companies to keep quiet and make us money, you know? And that's why I think it's important to talk about these things. Educate people maybe who aren't even part of these communities, but you still engage with it by just looking at it. It affects your subconsciousness and how you perceive yourself. And you compare yourself whether you like it or not to these people. Getting fit takes time. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't compare yourself to these people.
I think it's really nice what PewDiePie's trying to do. Just be like, don't worry about these, and you know, maybe he's dealt with things like that. I never. No, I did have, but it's definitely a body issue. I don't know what I'm talking about. When I was real young, I would work out a lot, and I would feel really bad if I didn't have a 8-pack, if I didn't have muscle, and I was trying to get attention. So yeah, it does affect people, certainly. Didn't even think about that for a while, and I also feel bad if I now have some extra weight. I guess this is my own opinion, but I do think it's kind of, I don't know how to say it. I feel like it's rude to not take care of your body to some degree and like not try to be presentable to people. I don't think you have to be amazing, and I guess, you know, this is a bit subjective because everybody has their own idea of what is like presentable and decent. But there's some people who, I don't know, are just, in my opinion, sort of slovenly and just don't really try to be, decent, I guess. So I don't like that, but I don't think anybody should be forced to do anything. And I do think people shouldn't be forced to, inject themselves with steroids for acting or something. I do think maybe if a job requires somebody to lose weight, if it were like a certain extreme role, sort of like Dallas Buyers Club or Joker or something, I think that might be okay for a short period. I'm not sure, but if it caused like long-term damage, I would say no. It's not worth it. You can get down to a certain weight, but not so much that it's damaging to you. I think long-term damage, I think, should not be condoned. So yeah, I think it's a nice message. PewDiePie tries to I think he's a person that tries to generally help the world and say, you know, put positive things, make things better, which is great because I mean that's what I try to do, even though people may not think I am or think Pewdiepie is, and maybe he's just trying to sell his own stuff. You never know, for sure. But yeah, decent video. I feel like a little longer than it needs to be. Kind of repeats himself, but yeah, hope you guys like. Thanks for watching. Love ya. Have a good one. God bless and take care.